This is homework 16 for Mr. Reed's Year 10 Maths group. Deadline's Friday, as usual. If you can get on with it at the start of the week, ask me for help if you get stuck on anything. It's much better than missing bits out. We'll look at question 1. And we've been working on ratio in class recently. There's quite a lot on this page. It's actually a repeat of some of what we did last week. We're sharing when we don't know the total. Some of you had that as a target still. So we've got this first question, we're sharing some money in the ratio 5 to 8. But you do know that P gets £300 and you've got to calculate how much they are sharing in total. Next question, we've got two different people, A and B, and they're sharing a different amount of money, Y pounds. And they're sharing using this ratio 18 to 11, and you get a different fact this time. You get the fact that A gets £56 more than B. You have to calculate this amount of money, Y. If we look at question 2, these are the ratio questions where you have to simplify into the form 1 to n. And remember, on these questions, sometimes you've got recurring decimals there. Think about what they are as fractions and that should help you out. Let's look at question 3. Question 3, this is about adjusting a recipe. We do have a recipe here for something, and it says it's for 9 people, so this will make enough for 9 people. And you've got to adjust that recipe so it's for 15 people. Think about how to reduce that recipe down to a sensible amount and then back up for 15 people. You can go down to 1 person if you want. There are other ways of doing it. On to question 4. This is a little puzzle. We did some of these in class. Quite a lot of you found it difficult. Let's look at it. We've got some cats and dogs, and they are in the ratio 4 to 5. You do definitely know that there are 60 dogs at the moment. And the question is, how many more cats would you need to add to this group to make it so the ratio of cats to dogs is 1 to 1? On to the next question. Now this is about graphs. In each case, we've got 4 individual graphs that you need to write down, and you need to write them in the form y equals mx plus c, m the gradient, c the y-intercept. And you get a clue each time. So for example, this first one's got a gradient of 3, and you're given some information about a point it passes through. Same again here. Gets more difficult as you work through. Question C, you get some information about gradient and a point, and the final one, you get 2 points, and I want to know the line that passes through both of these points. So you need to work out the gradient and the y-intercept. So that's it. On to question 6. This is the last part of the homework. Some of this requires rearranging. You've been asked to write down the gradient of any line that is perpendicular. Right, the gradient of any line that's perpendicular to each of these. So this one's easy because it's already in the form y equals mx plus c. So think about what a perpendicular line would look like in terms of its steepness. You've got to be more careful here. Each of them needs to be in the form y equals mx plus c in order for you to really understand its gradient, and hence the gradient of any perpendicular. That's it. Ask for help if you're stuck. Remember, the deadline's Friday.